Hey guys, I am back with another Costco clearance video for the month of August, and I'm so excited to show you what I found. So please don't forget to give this video a like, subscribe, and well, let's get right to it. Now, every time I'm at Costco, there's a couple summer items I continue to double check in terms of price. For example, like these backpack coolers, these at one point were selling for $30. I recently spotted them going for $20, and I will say several Costco locations in my area still have these pretty much at the original price. In case anyone here is interested, I did spot these going for $20 in the La Habra location in Southern California. You can see it has a little mesh backing there, padded shoulder straps. This is where you can fit in here your cans. Has tons of compartments. And then here's another compartment down there on the bottom. So you can probably put like food and stuff in there, like things that you don't want to get squished by the cans. They did have a couple of these left. So in case anyone's interested, grab them before they're gone. It's my second time bumping into this whole room air circulator by Vornado. And this one has a little remote control to it. I did spot it the first time. I want to say it was Rancho Cucamonga. And this time around, I spotted it in Eastvale location, $24.97. Not a bad price considering at one point this one was selling for $40. If I'm not mistaken, when it was on sale, the price would come down to around $30. And then it also has 3 different speed settings to choose from. I also came across this fold in half bench. This one is from Core Equipment. It is 6 feet. And it's pretty portable too. It folds in super easily, $29.97. This one at one point was selling for $40, by the way. I have seen it in some Costco locations still being sold at the original price. So of course, this is just going to vary by location, but it's pretty lightweight. And I remember we used to have one of these and take it to my brother's soccer games, and it was super helpful. If your Costco carries the cooling body pillows, keep an eye out for them because recently I found these going for $12.97, guys. And here I am in the Norwalk location, by the way. These were originally selling for $16, so the price is starting to drop, but I don't think these are going to last. In this Costco location, they still had quite a bit of them left in all 3 different colors, gray, green, and blue. But $12.97, I have a feeling this is as good as it's going to get. I've been continuously checking prices on the camp chairs right now at Costco. This one though, it's one of the ones I've spotted down to a clearance price. At one point this one was going for $80 and it does have 2 cup holders. And although it normally sells for $80 in the Miami, Florida location, I spotted going for $49.97. I do want to give you an update on these clear Tritan tumbler sets. I've noticed several Costco locations still have the green and clear ones. But this one though, I found it recently going for $5. Several Costco locations have these like between $8 to $9. But $5, it's got to be the lowest price I've seen so far. So this is definitely a great price. I think $5, it's an awesome deal. I don't think it's going to drop any lower than this. I noticed that Florida still has these cutting boards / grazing boards, and these are barely starting to leave their Costco's. So of course it's the Florida state, and this one I found it going for $19.97. Comparing it to California, I did spot it one time like drop as low as, I want to say it was like maybe like around $11. I think that was the lowest I saw for this one. Of course, it was different, right, pertaining to California. This one's for Florida. But I would probably check other Costco locations. And if they're still in stock, I would probably wait it out and just wait for the price to continue to drop. I continue to double check the prices on coolers. One of the ones I continue to check is Igloo. And this is another brand, which is Tritan. This is their 40 can collapsible cooler, by the way. At one point it was going for $30. And in this Costco location in Miami, Florida, I spotted going for $19.97. My first time ever coming across it at a clearance price. It fits up to 40 cans and it has tons of different compartments. You can also use the top to like place as a beverage holder, I should say. I think it fits like 2 of those. And then you can see here, there's the inside of the cooler, and then also you also have access to the cooler through like the top in a pretty convenient way. So see, this way you just open up the top and reach in for your preferred beverage. I have one of these 5-quart everyday saute pans, and it is great. It is by Henkel's, and one of the things that I like about Henkel's is that their handles always stay cool, so I never burn myself with any of my Henkel's cookware set. This one I found them going for $19.97. In California, I never spotted them anything lower than this price actually, so I do think these are going to sell out fast. If you've been eyeing them, definitely grab one. It's of a great size, 5 quarts, and normally it sells for $25. If your local Costco carries these stainless steel skillets that come in a 2-pack by Tramontina, keep an eye on them too, because in Miami, Florida, I did spot these going for $19.97. One skillet is of 10 inches, the other one is of 12 inches. And I do have a wok by Tramontina that I did purchase at Costco about 2 years ago. And the handle does stay cool. And that's like such an important feature for me, because that way I never have to worry about, being afraid of grabbing a skillet or a pan, and, especially if you want to move it from like the stove to the oven. Just makes it super convenient. So this one is stainless steel. I haven't tried these, but normally they do sell for $30. This is the Unisex Sling Bag by Mondetta. I did notice that not every single Costco location got these, only select Costco's. So if you spot them, double check the price, because I found them recently going for $9, and they do have the Death Star on them, which of course it means they're going to be leaving Costco soon. They have a comfortable mesh backing. They do have different little compartments on the inside. I've actually seen this bag through the inside, and I do like it. I think it's perfect if you're going to like a theme park, if you're traveling to Europe, or just traveling in general, maybe going hiking. This thing could be super useful. These are the Kirkland Signature Comfort Walker shoes. If you guys remember these, they pretty much came out in black and also white. And I do like them. I feel like these are very comfortable. Look at all the thick base that it has, all the support. And these are the white ones. These are very white. I feel like you would need a magic eraser on these to keep them this white. But these unfortunately only arrived to select Costco's. I still remember the first time I saw them, I had to drive out a little further than I typically do to even find them. But I just bought these going for $19.97, limited sizing on these. This Lole Cross body bag is definitely bigger than their previous bag that they brought out. This one though is expected to leave Costco. It has a huge compartment here. But remember, you do have to like fold it in half. And then it has a little compartment there in the front. Probably put some keys in there or just something, quickly. This one I found it going for $14.97 in the Miami, Florida location. Although it normally does sell for $20. I'm hoping the next time they release these crossbody bags, they bring out more color options for us. Eye cream for some reason tends to be more expensive than a lot of the other skincare stuff. This one right here is by ROC, and it's a 3-in-1 eye renewal. Normally it's sold for $45, but here in Miami, Florida, I did spot it going for $19.97. I did notice that Miami, Florida, at least the one Costco location I visited in Florida, their skincare seems to be a little more behind compared to Southern California. I remember this one used to be in Southern California, but I mean, by now it's completely gone. So I feel like there's a lot of skincare stuff that's probably available in this part of town. Did anyone end up trying this foot treatment duo? I was always so tempted by it because it has its own little tool, and then you have a little cream that you put on your feet, especially if you have like cracked feet. I exercise a lot, so I'm always like making sure my feet stay extra moisturized. These I found them going for $12.97. This foot treatment duo was originally selling for $25. I still continue to use my Tangle Teezer on a daily basis. It's a great detangling hairbrush set. And this one, I would call it like a 2-pack because it comes with the mini one and it comes with the original detangler. $7.97, guys. This thing does not pull out your hair. Let me tell you, it brushes through your hair super easily. It normally sold for $17. I want to say that Mario Badescu launched this facial spray at a nationwide level at Costco, but I'm not entirely sure. However, I have seen several people in different states report this price on this facial spray set. So if you know that your local Costco carries it, double check the price. $9.97 seems to be like a standard price across the board. It has 3 different scents of the facial spray. You have one with rose water, one with green tea, and one with lavender. I've tried all 3 of them and they do keep my skin hydrated. I like the lavender one though, especially more for nighttime. This is the sunscreen we've been using while we're here in Miami, Florida. This package comes with 2 sunscreens, SPF 55. And at one point it was going for $15, $9.97. I have seen this price in other Costco locations. And I'm thinking Costco is really trying to get rid of their sunscreen right now. So it's a good time to buy these. And look at this, $5, $5, and $5. Have you guys seen these in your area? These are the creative note-taking set, and I love this little set because it comes with a total of 23 pieces, and you have double-ended highlighters. You have the retractable felt tip markers, and you also have gel pen. So this one, again, $5, guys. This is amazing. If you know someone that's a teacher, let them know that I did spot all of this in the Costco Norwalk location if they happen to be in Southern California. I could have sworn I've signed receipts like whenever you go out to eat kind of thing with these pens, and I could almost swear they're very comfortable. These are a pack of 16 pens, the ballpoint pens. You also have a bonus G350 pen in here, and again, $5. I picked up a package of these Papermate scented felt tip pens, or felt tip markers, I should say, and they're great. I use them for my planner. Although, honestly, if I could do it all over again, I would probably choose the first ones I showed you. But these were also pretty good. At the time, they were the only ones I spotted at a clearance price. But $5 for either one of these, this is an amazing find. Other than Adidas hats, I don't think I've ever seen another Adidas product down to a clearance price. I've noticed a lot of ladies are eyeing these. You get 6 pairs, and of course they're socks. They're only available in white though, and I found them going for $7. So it even says on there like price for each one of them, $1.16 for each pair of Adidas socks. I think this is an amazing price. Let me just warn you that this Hawaiian kettle style potato chips with the sweet Maui onion, they are fully addicting. They're so good. They're crispy and crunchy. They're gluten-free in this bag. I mean, I just wish it was bigger. It's a 2-pound bag, but these are so good. They were giving out samples the other day in my local Costco, and although I've tried them before, I went back for seconds. These I found them going for $4.97. Apparently, they do have the Death Star on them, so they are expected to leave Costco. Unfortunately, I do wish these would stay year-round. I really like Pirate's Booty, but I've never tried the Cheddar Blast. So this one's supposed to have extra white cheddar. And the normal version, though, has more than enough cheddar cheese for me on it. So, I mean, I guess it just comes down to personal preference. But this one is expected to leave Costco, and it's a huge bag. $4.97. Now, considering these little puffs are baked and not fried, this one is a little bit more calorie friendly compared to like regular chips, or not regular chips, but you know, like Cheeto Puffs, for example. 1 ounce for this one's around 150 calories. You always want to make sure you check the expiration date on these chocolate French crepes. You can see here this one says August 30th, or at least best by August 30th. And in the Eastvale location, I spotted them going for $4.97. And guys, these are also very, very good. We've purchased a bag before, but now I'm just trying to stick to the samples because these are also very addicting. One crepe is around 140 calories, 19 carbs, 2 grams of protein, 7 grams of fat, and around 11 grams of sugar. This one right here is a little bit of a rare find, but I have came across it maybe twice in the past year. This one is the Wonderful Pistachio Chili Roasted, and I must say it's one of my favorite flavors when it comes to the Wonderful Pistachios. $9.97 is an amazing price considering this bag normally sells for $16. Of course, it's pistachios, so they're higher in fat, 170 calories for every 1/4 of a cup. I feel like one can't ever go wrong with the Honolulu Cookie Company. These are their mini bites, and it's guava, and I really love guava. And surprisingly, I don't think I've tried these. $6.97 for a 16-ounce bag. Not a bad price considering they normally sell for around like $9.70 or something like that. 5 cookies, around 130 calories, 6 grams of sugar. Let me know if you recommend these. In the Miami, Florida Costco location, I also spotted this giant sea serpent, and it serves like a sprinkler. You connect it with your water hose, and then it has 3 sprinkler waterfalls, and then it also has built-in water chambers. I found it going for $19.97, and it looks like a lot of fun. Normally, this thing sells for $50. And for anyone here that loves Pete's coffee, I wanted to let you know that I did spot the dark roast whole bean coffee going for $12. And considering it is 2 pounds, this is an excellent price. Normally it sells for $17. And in case anyone's interested, I did spot these in the Norwalk location. I noticed this outdoor misting fan was catching a lot of attention today. It is by Lasko, and I did spot it in the Eastvale location. I found it going for $79.97. Keep in mind, it normally sells for $100. I don't remember if this one ever had a coupon to it, so I'm not too sure, but I do think these are pretty much expected to leave Costco soon. They're very simple to use, no tools are required, and they're perfect, especially if you have little ones. I'm thinking this would be such a great, nice summer item. And that is all the updates that I have for today. Remember to turn on your notification button to know when I have uploaded a new video. See you guys next time.